choice. Your mind is made up of a complex construct of overlays. Jarvis, Ultra, Tony, me, the Stone. All of them mixed together.
Guys, welcome back to the channel. We are finally going to go ahead and jump into the Infinity War display. So first things first, I'm sure you guys see a lot of big differences. Is a lot of new members are added into the display, and there's actually a display made already, which is what we're going to actually take apart. This isn't separate. I just did this last night because these two actually just came in. Because I just got these two in last night. Shout out to the homie Swaggy Collectibles again. He hooked me up with this insane deal for these two. And they actually just got back last night, but last night I ended up just cracking them open. Yeah, man, these two figures here are so clean. They look super nice in the display. And there's so many other figures too that were added. We got Falcon, Black Widow, Star-Lord, and Thanos. They actually came in, I believe it was last week, Tuesday, if I can remember. But yeah. So I ended up just putting everything together. Oh, and Captain America and Gamora too. I actually dropped a little short on TikTok and Instagram where I kind of unboxed both of the packages. Just made it quick and simple. And yeah, I kind of just showcased them all there for this video here. This is pretty much a complete display. I had Thanos, you guys are going to see here. I had Thanos in the center, but last night since these two came in, I ended up just throwing them in the display real quick. And this Tamashi effect came in. Shout out to Essos Hunters for this pose. Yeah, I watched a lot of their videos, their Infinity War videos, just hyping up this moment. That was one of the big inspirations for this display here, was the Essos Hunters Infinity War displays. And I remember when he got this Tamashi effect, he threw it in with Thanos, and I have him there. It looks really cool. I want to separate it. I was actually thinking about it last night when I put these two in. Like, man, it would look really cool if I just had the Avengers and the Guardians and everybody else in this detolf, or this case here, and then had, like, the Children of Thanos here. Because I saw there's this set that has all the Marvel Legends of the Children of Thanos, and they look really, really good. So it's an idea for now. I might get that pack. I'm not too sure. It's like a 5-pack of all the figures. But I'm going to try to squeeze Thanos in. We're going to try to combine everything together in one cube. And hopefully it goes out pretty well. Also, before I forget, this is where my Spider-Verse stuff goes. And it's literally all over here. I know some of you guys are going to not like this, that I have my figures in a box. But this is kind of where I put them. Oh, I also just got this Ben Reilly in. Just got this Mafex Ben Reilly in the same time I got Rocket and Bucky. And yeah, man, super great figure. Shout out to Kai Jake on Instagram. He's the one that hooked me up with this one. Really great figure. Let's go ahead and get started. First things first, we're going to empty out this cube. And then we're going to get started with the new display. All the figs lined up. My plan is to actually have Thanos kind of do that similar pose that he was doing a second ago, kind of standing on the Tamashi effect. Have him pretty much in the middle with the acrylic stand. I really love how Thanos is kind of standing directly in the middle of the display. Yeah, dude, to kind of have him directly in the middle under all of the Avengers would be super sick. He would really stand out more, especially with the effect. I really love that effect, man. The orange kind of reminds me of Titan, so it's super cool to have him posed up with that effect there. This is the pose I originally had for Falcon, but his wings, they just take too much space, so I think I'm gonna switch it up here. So I was able to get a pose that I kind of mess with. I'm thinking about kind of putting him in maybe this area. So quick update, I was able to get Falcon up there doing that pose. I changed it for a clear pop protector. I use these for a lot of my displays. I use these every once in a while. It gives it that good kind of height, so it's a good alternative if you guys don't want to use the acrylic risers. We did add Captain America, kind of running right under Falcon. So that looks really, really cool. Also, real quick, I did promise Swaggy, he asked for a commission pose. He wants me to try to pose these two together. To try to actually do that one scene where they're shooting together. So We're gonna go ahead and give that a try real quick. To be honest, I didn't think I was gonna be able to pull this off, but I actually got it to work. I had to turn Bucky's hand so we can actually hold on to Rocket's kind of like the back part of Rocket there. But yeah, man, it actually worked. But yeah, man, shout out again to Swiggy Collectibles for these two figs. This pose is for you, bro, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I think we're gonna go ahead and move Cap down, and then I'm gonna move War Machine in that corner. I want to try to get him to kind of do that one pose where he's shooting down pretty much everything that was in his way. So here's kind of the pose that I went with. Pretty subtle, but he's still kind of heavy armed. So a couple updates. We threw Bucky in the corner and I put Black Widow there. She's kind of facing off into the corner. I think the only downside about the SH Dragon Ball line is that they all are looking to the left. Their left. They're all looking to the left. Like this Bucky here, I kind of have him aiming. He's looking towards the left. And then Black Widow's doing the same. I ended up moving Falcon back a little bit more. And then put War Machine right in the middle. So we're going to try to squeeze Cap kind of in between here. Kind of something like this. I might keep it like this. I'm not too sure. I'm going to start throwing some figures on this side to see how I feel, because I need it to kind of come in towards the middle. I'm going to change Thor's pose in a second. So here's Thor's pose, kind of when he lifted up from when he entered from Wakanda. We got Thor a little bit higher. I had to bend his cape a little bit in because it was kind of intertwining with Thanos. So now we should be able to kind of just push him back. There we go. So we got Thor in that corner, elevated pretty high up. So now we got some height there. I think I'm going to change War Machine's pose. But we'll see. Let's keep going. So now we have to throw in the Mafex Iron Spider. But yeah, we're going to try to figure out a way to kind of throw him in. I want to put him kind of something like this. I'm actually going to change Spider-Man's pose into something coming this way. The arms, they kind of kept getting into the way with Thor. So I'm going to see if I can change it up a bit. Kind of move him towards this direction. So I ended up doing a complete different approach. I ended up just going for a more jumping pose for him. Still kind of worked out. I like how it looks. So let's go ahead and throw him in the display. I really like how that one came out. Something different, a little jumping pose for Spider-Man. And then now we got to kind of bring in everybody else. I think I am going to rework this little section here. But yeah, let's see how we go. Alright, so I was able to finish putting that together. I figured out a way to kind of have them both there. Doing that one thing where I have the acrylic riser kind of turned up. And we got War Machine up in the corner there. And then now I actually have Falcon kind of diving down, which turned out really nice. Saved me a bunch of space in the front here. Thor is still the same. I'm going to put Spider-Man back in that corner. But yeah, we can go back. So I threw Bucky in there. That's probably going to get moved around, but I'm going to go ahead and continue on the left side just to see if it'll actually kind of fit towards the middle. Because that's kind of the problem I'm getting here. This is the first pose I had for Iron Man in the display. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can change it up. I think I'm going to have him kind of pushing this way. But you guys will see now. So, minor changes. I use the same stuff because I want to have like these little wings in the back for Iron Man. But yeah, I kind of just changed the pose a little bit. But yeah, let's see if we can get him in the display. I have Iron Man kind of coming towards this way. I think I'm actually going to change Iron Spider's pose again to where he's facing kind of like where Star-Lord's facing. All right, so here it is, guys. A quick pose change for Spider-Man. Now let's go ahead and throw him in. So quick fast forward, my phone did die, so I put on the charger real quick. And in the meantime, I kind of put two and two together. I came up with this idea of Iron Man kind of shooting this way and then cap this way. I have Bucky here and kind of shooting towards the left here. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze him in this corner here. I completely forgot about the acrylic sign too. We are gonna throw it in. I think I'm gonna put it either right here or maybe in the back near Thanos. We'll see in a second. So we were able to actually put that together. I changed Black Widow's pose, so now she's facing towards the front of the cube. And then we have Bucky there kind of facing towards the right. This is what's left. We just have the Guardians. I changed Star-Lord's head to the masked head. I feel like the colors would actually look and kind of pop a little bit more with this. So Gamora's is pretty simple. I literally just throw her in the back like this. She didn't do too much in Infinity War, but still a great character to have in the display. I think I'm gonna try to get Rocket in this little space here next to Bucky. It might look a little crowded, but I think I should be able to pull it off. I ended up switching Gamora and Star-Lord's sides. I kind of have them side to side there, which I really love how that one turned out. Since this is on the highest cube, it's a little difficult, so you're gonna see it at an angle. This is pretty much my view where everybody's kind of facing down, but at regular, it still kind of works out. I'd say so far the only problem is Rocket. I think I'm going to switch up his pose because he's kind of secluded. Yeah, if you see him at this angle, you won't really see him too well. But over here, you can. So I think I'm going to try to use his stand to kind of get him a little bit more elevated there. We finally got Rocket in a suitable pose, lifting him up a little bit, so now he's next to Bucky. So here it is, guys, the complete Avengers Infinity War display. It took a while, but I really love how everything turned out. I'm gonna do a little showcase for you guys to see the whole thing. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.
Yo, what's up, Estrus?
So thank you guys so much for watching. This was one complicating display to do, but I had a whole lot of fun making it. I love how everything looks. I love the colors, the different poses. Super awesome. If you guys want to see more display videos, please let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.